Hello YouTube! This is Ramadan Steve from Rip City Baseworks, and today I'm going to show you how to flash the latest stable Android version 4.4.4 KitKat onto the Galaxy S2 D710. As usual, the first step is to download all of the files I have linked in the description. Then you're going to unzip them as shown on the video, and you're going to want to go into the D710 KitKat and open up Odin. Give it administrative privileges, and then you're going to load up the stock partition file I have linked, and then you're going to want to load the stock ice cream sandwich firmware I have included, and you're going to have to wait for the MD5 check, so it's going to take like a minute or so. Okay, and once that's done, you're going to want to load your phone into download mode. So that's the D710, and you're just going to want to hit the power button and the volume down up button at the same time until this screen pops up. Then you're going to plug in a micro USB cable. Now hit volume up to continue. Okay, back to the computer. And you're going to want to start and just have this fast forward. It's about 20 times fast forwarded, so it takes a fairly decent amount of time to flash. Okay, now on looking at your phone, you will see this slow blue bar creeping up. Okay, and now you're going to see all of these screens flashing, and eventually it will boot up into Ice Cream Sandwich and back to the computer. Now you're going to want to copy all of the files I have, the whole folder D710 KitKat onto the device so we can continue this process. And if I didn't mention previously, this process will completely wipe your phone of everything, so make sure to back up anything you need, including pictures, anything like that. So I'm just putting it into downloads folder because that's convenient. You can put it in any folder you want. Okay, and now it's just showing it synchronizing on there. Okay, and once the media scanning is complete, you are going to want to turn back off the device. Well, of course, unplug the USB stick, otherwise it's going to go into charging mode, and we don't want that. We want to go back into download mode. So power off. And now you're just going to want to hold the volume down and power key again simultaneously. Okay, and then reinsert the USB stick. Not stick, the micro USB cable. And volume up to continue. And back to the computer, you're going to want to load up Odin again. Again, granted administrative privileges. Now you're going to want to load up the custom recovery, the clockwork mod. Then just hit start. Okay, and as soon as this screen turns dark, you're going to want to unplug it, and you're going to want to remove the battery before it boots and replace it, so that way the stock firmware doesn't reflash the stock recovery. And now once you have the battery inserted again, you're going to want to boot into recovery mode. So you're going to be holding the power button and the volume up button simultaneously. And you need to release the power button as soon as the Samsung screen flashes. So as shown here. And release the power button, but continue to hold the volume up key. And there is clockwork mod. So now you need to flash the CyanogenMod based Jelly Bean version I have linked. I could not find a functional official CyanogenMod, so I'm using SlimROMs, which is the only one I found that's still functioning. Well, at least the link for it is. So I have that also included in the files. First, you need to delete wipe data as per usual. Okay, and now you're going to go to and you're going to choose the internal SD card at the very bottom, and hit the home button for OK. Now go to the folder that you place the D710 KitKat folder in. It's in downloads for me, and you're going to want to flash that one, the Slim D710 4.3. And this will give us the jelly bean recovery we need in order to flash the KitKat. Okay, so now you are going to want to reboot recovery, so go to Advanced. And then just hit Reboot Recovery. And this might take a little while. Okay, and now see it's updated to 6.0.3.4. So now you can install the KitKat. Now the version I chose is Veneer. It's the most stable one I found. The battery life's decent. 3G data and calling and texting should work fine if you're still using this phone as a daily driver. I am not, so and it's that very last one, Veneer D710 4.4.4, and just select that using this time it's switched to the power button is okay. And this may take a while, so I just fast forwarded it. And use other stuff you need to flash. So this does not include a file manager, so you need to flash that, and you need to flash G apps. So I'm using Google Apps, KitKat, ARM, Nano. And this again might take a while. This actually takes longer than the actual ROM for some reason. Not 100% sure why, but okay, and now you're going to have to flash that file manager, assuming you want a file manager, which I do, so. Okay, and you are done flashing, and now you can just reboot the system. And this, again, takes a while. I have this speeded up, I believe, 20x. And now I'm just demonstrating that this is indeed KitKat, and that's about the end of the video.